Hey everyone, in this video I'll be talking about the global settings, which is the tab on top. So let's dive a little deeper into a few of the global settings that you would want to use starting out. And let's start from the top left corner. You have your tap tempo. I'll talk about link later, but let's start with tap tempo. So tap tempo is basically if you want to find the tempo of a song, or if you want to tap along to somebody who's playing an instrument next to you to see what tempo they're playing at, and then set your session up to that tempo. You just basically tap on it with your mouse, and it'll gauge the tempo according to what you tap. So that is tap tempo. And to the right of it is the actual global tempo that the whole session is at. And you can either type it in to whatever you want. So Ableton defaults to 120, or you can click your mouse and drag it upwards and downwards to increase and reduce the tempo. And this is the time signature section, so you can set your time signature to whatever you want it to be. The most common time signatures are 4/4 and 3/4, or so this is your time signature section, and then you have these two dots, which is the metronome section. So if you click on it and it turns yellow, that means your metronome is going to turn on, and if I hit play, it's going to play the metronome. And let's move on to the play, stop, and record buttons in the middle. So this is the arrangement play button and stop button and record button. So if you just hit play, it's going to play whatever information is there in your session and sequencer. And if you hit stop, it's going to stop that. And if you'd record, it's going to record on whatever record-enabled tracks are out there. So, for example, I have this one track and I've hit the record-enable button. As you can see, it's red here. So if I hit start record, it's going to give me a countdown. And it's going to start recording my input. So I can record whatever I want. And if I hit stop, it's going to stop and it's going to create a clip right there. So that's the session record button. And there are a few other buttons here that I'll dive deeper into it. But for now, I think this is good enough to get you started with using Arrangement View. And you'll get to know these buttons too as you keep using it. So those are the basic global settings that you would need to know. So thank you for tuning into this video.